So I watched the mock game. Offense looked really good. Have any other takeaways from it?
I mean, I think it was there was good execution. I think we did a good job of executing plays that we want to execute versus some of their stuff, and some of it was just stuff for the whole year. But I think that's what's good. I think anytime you work hard at out scheming somebody, then the key is when you get that exact look and you have that call, then you got to execute. Everybody's got to, in offense for sure, all 11 guys got to do their job. You got to protect, run the right route, put the ball on them. And I think we did a good job of that. I think there was some nice execution in some of the running game. And defensively, I thought right at first we started a little slow. That's why I was trying to fly around and get them going, and then I thought it picked up. And I thought the energy was a lot better and pretty good.
Overall, did you get done what you wanted to in this camp, or are there things that you wanted to see that you still haven't seen?
I think you did. Well, you never get everything done that you want, you know what I mean? But I would say coming out of camp, I'm pleased. I think guys that were new got a ton of reps, understand the system way better. I think our overall effort and attitude and toughness improved greatly. I like the chemistry of the team. I like the leadership of the team. So I think those things, when it comes to execution, we always would like better. There's little things we always continue to keep improving on, but I do think it's greatly better than it was at any time last year.
Those QBs, in what, I guess, respects have those guys improved from what you've seen from the start?
I think all spring and fall, Mason's made way more big plays. That's something that we've worked hard on, and he's made more big plays. I think Colton's made big strides in understanding the protections and the scheme, and continue to work to make big plays also. I think that's something that they both, I think sometimes you think because Colton's big that we throw the ball down the field all the time with him, or actually one of the best things he does is quick game.
Yeah.
So that's something we just need to continue to work with both of them, making big plays. I think our skilled players greatly improved on with the ball in their hands, which will help either one of them. Half the time it's the protection and the guy that has the ball in his hand that helps them make big plays.
I thought this fall that your quarterbacks were not as consistently sharp as they were this spring, and then I thought, okay, it's because the secondary is a lot better.
Correct.
They're playing against a better backfield.
They are, and I think I didn't call as much just easy stuff. You know what I mean? I challenged them more. So I think your observation was exactly right, but I challenged them way more this fall. Because sometimes in practice you can make them look efficient the whole thing, but you're not challenging them enough. I challenged them both a lot more this fall, excuse me.
How close is the running back thing set, or do you have kind of a...
I think a lot of that this first couple games would be by what plays we call, honestly. Yeah, I think the whole group of them are going to play, and if one of them's super hot, they'll be in there the most, but otherwise there's certain things that they all do well. And I think early on, that makes it harder on me. Call them play and making sure the right guy's in there, but I think we got to do that early on because they all are definitely good at specific things, and so we'll use them at that, and then hopefully they all get better at the other things. You know what I mean?
Do you have an idea what you're going to see from Penn State yet? Or are they going to be a Big Ten team line up and just try to push you over?
No, not really. Offensively, they line up in a lot more spread. They're not your old traditional Big Ten team that they used to be. They're not the Penn State, when I was at Illinois that we played.
Yeah.
Not at all. So, obviously they've recruited and they're more athletic, and they don't necessarily play like your typical Big Ten team. They're more spread you out and use athleticism and use speed. And obviously every team still comes down to being physical, but they're not just going to line up in two backs and try to smash it down your throat.
Is there a position group that you want to point out for maybe making like huge strides over the fall? Maybe one has developed the most in your mind?
Developed the most? I think a lot of them have greatly improved. I think from last year to this year at this time, hopefully it carries over into the games. The safeties are playing a lot better. Yeah, I would say that's a group, and I would say the wideouts are being more consistent. So those could be two groups, and the quarterbacks are way better players than they were last year.
Yeah, and according to Mike, you have more safeties that you can rotate in this year too.
Yeah, so that helps.
Yeah.
It helps for competition every day in practice, so they can't do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got to be on their toes every day, or they're gonna lose their spot.
Did you come out of this camp without any big injuries or not?
Yeah, I think so. You know, Kevin McGuire got hurt this summer.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was
before,
awful.
yeah.
Other than that, I think so. You know, I was knock on wood somewhere where it is, but as of right now, I think so. Yeah.
Is there maybe an unheralded guy you want to point out? Somebody like Logan Kendall or Luke Hyde? Somebody that maybe
Well,
flies
those
under
two
the
guys are always. I'll tell you a guy that's young and that's probably maybe not talked about is Sully.
Mhm.
You know,
The linebacker, yeah.
position. That kid's a football player, and he just shows up and works his tail off every day and grinds. And I would say definitely he is. And probably always could say the fullbacks, but this, you know, they've made some plays this spring too, this fall, excuse me. So they're probably not as unheralded, but that's just a position that, you know, that and the O-line. You just play it because you love the game. You're not going to get a lot of data boys. You just got to do it.
Is Floyd going to end up with a position, or is he going to play two?
Two as of right now. You know, a lot of that will be how because we've had a couple guys down here and there,
Yeah.
so it makes us a lot more depth that he can play both center and tackle. You know, that Connor can play both center and guard. Tillette can play both tackle and center. You know, that gives us a lot more depth, so that's a good thing.
So that's going to continue.
Yeah.